Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and today I'm going to be doing my February wrap up. I think this is the first video that I'm going to have going up. I know I've been gone for a little bit. I lost my internet and then I had a lot of trouble with my internet provider. I feel like Australians know what I mean. And then I got really sick and I'm still a little bit got a little bit of a cough still and things like that, but pushing on, and we're doing this anyway. This is a little bit of a different wrap up in that it's not everything that I read. I read 5 other books, but 3 of them were for the Stella Prize, so I want to talk about them in a wrap up of the Stella Prize, which will hopefully be going up maybe in a week or 2. And I also read some books for the BookTube Prize, which I can't talk about yet, but I will be talking about them in April once I decide how I want to go about that. But yes, I have 10 books here. I have 5 physical ones, and then I somehow managed to also read 5 ebooks, so that kind of worked out well. And we will just go in the order that I read them. So starting off with some of the library ebooks, I read Fashionista by Maxine Bemba Clark. This is a really cute little picture book, which is basically about fashion and wearing what makes you feel happy and comfortable. And I read this as part of one of my reading challenges, and it was just really sweet, and I love Maxine Bemba Clark, so yeah, it was kind of a given, and I gave it 4 stars. Next I read some romance, so I started with The Promise in a Kiss by Stephanie Lawrence, which is technically book 0.5 in the Sinster series. So I started off with this one and I really enjoyed it, and I have got the next 2 books in the series, so I will hopefully be picking those up either in the last couple of days, the last few days of March, or maybe in April. We'll see how I go. And yeah, I gave this one 4 stars. It was a really good start to the series, but I think I will talk about it more once I've read a few more of the books. I also read Beyond Scandal and Desire by Lauren Heath. I also gave this one 4 stars. This one is a little bit different from what I usually read romance-wise. It's set in the Victorian era, and I usually just read Regency. But I really enjoyed this one. It was just a fun little read. On to some physical ones now. I read The Year We Fell from Space by Amy Sarah King. This is A.S. King. This is her debut middle grade novel. I really loved this one. It's about a girl named Liberty whose parents have split up, and it's kind of her dealing with the aftermath of that. And she also, which is really cool, she makes her own star maps, because she says that everyone sees the stars so differently, that why should we just follow one idea of what they're supposed to look like. So it was really cool, and I have a full length review of this one that I will link below. Next one I have is The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. I was really excited for this one. It won the Pulitzer Prize a few years back in 2017. I had really high hopes for it. I was a little bit disappointed. I gave this one 3 stars, so I still enjoyed it, but I just didn't feel as connected to it as I'd hoped. I think as well I didn't particularly go into it thinking about this, but once I was reading it, I could kind of compare it a lot to The Water Dancer, which is one of my favourite books. So I guess I just didn't connect to it to this one in the same way, and I felt a little bit disappointed. Next, another romance. I read The Rogue Not Taken by Sarah McLean. This one was just a really fun one. I love this idea. Sarah McLean uses these kind of like, they're like gossip pages that were kind of popular back then. I suppose they are still kind of popular now. You get the like magazines and things. But she also sort of like would do like really cool like chapter titles, and it was just a really fun book and I really liked it. So I gave that one 4 stars, and later in the month I read book 2, which is A Scot in the Dark. I gave that one 3.5. I really enjoyed the premise of it. So in that one, the heroine has basically posed for a nude portrait and has kind of been manipulated by the artist. And I really liked the guy that was in it because he was in the first one, but there was just something about it that I didn't enjoy quite as much as the first one. So also, of course, I read some poetry. This one is Queer Poets of Colour. I bought this one while I was in the UK in January, so happy that I managed to get through a couple of the ones that I bought while I was away, actually. So yeah, I gave this one 3 stars. I really liked some of the poets in here, and then there were others that I just didn't really connect with at all, but you know, that's pretty common for an anthology. What I didn't realise is that this isn't necessarily new poems. So like it has like Audre Lorde and James Baldwin in, who I really enjoy, but I had just thought this was like a poet submitted to this anthology kind of thing, where it's he or they just chose the poems. So there are a couple of poets in here that I am interested in looking into more though. Okay, next up, I finally finished a series which I am so bad at doing. This is Dinner Books by Juliette Marillier. This is the 3rd and final book in the Blackthorn and Grimm series. I also have a full-length review of this one. I give it 4 stars, and I just really love this series. It's just such a great series. I read book 1 and 2 like years ago, and I had this one sent to me by the publisher just after release for review, and I've only just got to it now, and I think that was in like 2016. Yep, 2016. So I'm really good at keeping up with reviews. Yep. Okay, and finally, thank God, because my voice is starting to go weird again, I finished the month off with Red at the Bone by Jacqueline Woodson. I loved this. I gave this one 5 stars. It was just incredible. I think that Jacqueline Woodson is an author that is going to get 5 stars from me a lot. This is the second one of hers that I've read. It's really short. It was really quick to read, but it was just really beautiful, and I didn't expect this to make me cry, and it did, so there's that. But yeah, this is just a really beautiful little story, and I would highly recommend it, and any of her other books. With all that being said, that was my Feb wrap up, and I am gonna go and drink a lot of tea and hope that my voice is better, and that I can hopefully film some more things for you guys, so that when I do have my internet back, you will have videos from me. So hopefully I will see you all in a few days' time. Thanks for watching. Bye!